Perfect. Hello everyone! We got about an hour of stream left, which means we're gonna head over to our next area and get the recording. And get our next key emblem.
I'm ready.
Oh man, this duel was insane. Guess talk to this dude. And we want this dude to send us to Flower Hill, because that'll be closer. Flower Hill is... That's Peep's Lodging.
I only do the second one and the second to last one.
Second last one is what I want to go to.
The one with the line through it at the top. Looks like a telephone poles.
Yeah. That's it. That was mad tense. It was. That was a really close duel. Could not find... Arena trying to duel himself. Oh man, guys, look. Grandpa has a little bowler hat on. I like it.
There's always like one more message than I think there is.
Alright, so we don't want to go into Windmill Hill. We just want to teleport close to it. In the meantime, I need to go back and open up the... where the fuck is... Is this it? Is this the Puklipo? No, this is not the Puklipo area. This is... Magistress. There it is. Alright. So guys, we're going to the Puklipo town now, which is Magistress. Funnily enough, Nawaria suggested that we set a home point here because it's like one of the popular cities.
Want me to do that?
I'm gonna set one here, yeah. You can do that too if you want.
Never me do anything.
I'm gonna fart. What's that? R.I.P. You dead. Yeah, insane monstrosity. You gotta come to the stream more so that you can get your slime a hat. I really like the stream avatars thing, and I like that they keep bringing things out. If they can add a battle royale function, though, they can add a boss function. And what we need is for if they do add the boss function to it, we need Wintrigue to help me create bosses for it. You just ran a lot of streams. Yeah, Tsilyi was saying that you watch a lot of streams, and that you don't watch his stream at all. Alright, it's time to burst.
Let's unfollow you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got off my dude.
Well, that's not good.
Let's do the wrong button.
I gotta find my fuel.
Oh, ran right into something.
I saw 7 of these left. Okay. There we go. On my way. Sorry, I had to use another one because I only had half a tank. Duel for 85. Oh shit, Wintrigue. Wintrigue didn't want to give up 85. Yusuf wants a hat, though. He's gunning for it. You gonna go watch Overwatch? No, stay and watch my stream. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, idiot.
We're going to the Puklipo area. Wintry's spreading the love. He wants. Yusuf wants that hat. I warned you though, Yusuf. Wintrig has the crit ribbon. Alright, let's go to the church and set a home point here. Where the fuck is the church on this map? There it is. I see it. When can you leave? You can't. You're stuck here forever. And you will enjoy it. Yusuf, you actually won! Choose wisely. Look at this little Puklipo in his fucking little hat.
Wait, what did I just do? I picked the first option.
I think that means you're gonna teleport to the entrance whenever you warp here.
What? What does that even mean?
Like the entrance to the city.
But what's the... Wait.
I assume there's two other areas that you can warp to, like the church and maybe the inn.
Oh, okay.
I'm going over to the bank, and I'm gonna toss the stuff in the bank. Grandpa, what are you up to, though? You only have about 5 hours before bed. Do you get anything special planned between now and then? My grandpa is old, so he goes to bed at 5. Or 8, sorry. Just enjoying your day off? What do you do for a living? You gonna drop your money off? Okay. You gonna drop your money off, Tsilyi?
I only have 37,000.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Plus,
You were
you won't
driving.
ever let me die again.
I don't know about that, but you're working 16-hour days, so just trying to relax. That makes sense. So for Uber, do you get to pick your own hours, or do you have to go out at a specific time and drive around? You know what the worst part about Uber is? The drivers try to talk to me, and I hate it. Look at this lovely city.
Yeah, I try not to talk too much.
I just get in the car and then let my balls hang out, and they don't talk to me.
Ah, I see.
Alright, so we should get a cutscene.
Okay.
Alright. Fuck off. There we go. They're like, oh, this is a hero. I came to a good place. Yusuf! 1,000 bits? Thank you, Yusuf. Everyone give a go for Yusuf. You came to a good place, hero. Oh shit, she looks familiar. They said, please see the king. Look at those slimes. You'll talk if they talk, but otherwise you shut the fuck up. Go. Hey, what? Where'd you get go? What kind of car is it?
Good question.
She says, Masaka Pup. the king of Potspan. Potspan? What is his power? Or what kind of power does the king of Potspan have? Or EA house? Why is he saying house? That's literally house. Your medical condition is stable. The king is, and we'll do the ritual. You're saying the king is medical condition is stable, and we'll do the ritual. He's like, my name is Foster, please.
Same.
Stop the king, the life of the king. 500 more bits from Yusuf, and that's how you'll ensure you stay first. Look at those slimes. Look at that bouncing slime. Speaking of which, Wintrigue and I have discussed it, and we're going to be coming up with individual bit badges, guys, for the various levels. So can we give Yusuf more go? Give a go. Anyway. And they're asking her to stop the king from doing some ritual, it sounds like.
Ah.
And then she's like, I am strong. Thank you. Yusuf got the fox hat. Yeah, Yusuf. They're like, That did not translate at all. That's unfortunate. Who are you? Is what they're asking. And they're saying you're a mischievous guy. What did I use for it? What? I think they're asking what use we have in the castle. Ah, they're like, I see you're in search of a key emblem to the country of... In that case, you should have a personal, like, audience. And he says, I apologize. And it's like, oh, okay, this is the testimony of one in Orphea. Okay, no problem. You can pass through. So basically, we had the key emblem selected. You just need bit badges, right? I was actually just about to ask. Yeah. Shock's gonna wreck the charge. Grandpa's eat dinner at 4 p.m. Shouldn't you be getting ready for dinner? And an axolotl. You want a fox in your house, do stuff? I know a lot of areas don't let people have foxes as pets. Did you see Tsilyi?
No.
Okay, because the Jackie's yelling at me for something, so I wasn't sure.
No, it does that at this time of day, I think.
Oh, okay. Shock basically number team, so yay. Is it possible to level up our slimes in chat? No, Dino Man. However, that is something that has been recommended to the creators of stream avatars, as a thing where you can level up your slime as a leveling system for the people in the stream, so that when we do boss fights, you can make the bosses different strengths. It's kind of neat. And the second floor tours room. Okay, so we gotta go to the second floor.
Okay, take me there.
Take me there. Hey, you know what this reminds me of, Tsilyi?
What? Princess Peach's castle?
No, the castle at the top of, Juno.
True. Bum, bum, bum.
And Kefka, who always stood at the entrance. You remember that guy?
That's true, he did. He did stand there.
The fucking Tar who was always at the entrance of the shop.
Just stood there. That guy paid his sub just to stand there.
Slime Avatar's true name, yeah. Alright, so we got the sad music. And they're like, Puklipo King! Okay, that's not translating. Okay, that's not translating. Alright. They're yelling something at him, but he looks old. He looks infirm. And he says, even if it's a drop in the bowl, losing the king of Japan is not the end. Losing the king of Puklipo is not the end. And he's coughing. This translates to Gojotsu. Gojotsu. So he's old and he's dying. Alright. He says odd. Grandpa, is this you? I touched the wolf. It's been a long time now. Is he talking about jacking off? Is that a Puklipo thing? Touching the wolf?
Maybe.
About the end. It would be nice if you let me like it. It'd be nice if you let me like it. Okay, so these guys are both at death's door?
I mean, they're both very old looking.
This translates to, before I serve the king to, the Grand of Shida Ishia, I'm researching the threat of whales.
Makes sense.
Alright. Let's see, he says that he lived in the land of Shindashia before he serves the king here. And he was researching the threat of whales. So I don't know if the threat of whales is accurate.
Sounds
As it is, you can leave without doing anything. Appearing in various parts of the continent of Finland. No, I'm aware that I'm going to lead the great samurai. Okay. Let me translate that in bits just to make sure. I would like to go without anything. Appear in various places of Puklipo land, Oda land. And we know that they will lead to the death of the continent. Okay, so something is appearing around the continent, and they fear that it'll lead to the death of the continent.
It might.
Okay, and he says, nothing but the king has two rituals. Those who inherit the royal blood. There is not one more Kanakawa River. It says, anything without the king taking care of the ritual. Okay, so there's no one... only those who inherit the king's or royal blood can take care of the ritual. And it says he's alone. Okay, and he says the prince is the one who bears the future of the country. Okay, so he does have a kid, and that the prince will take over. He says, I was attacked by a bribe and await death. I was attacked by a mission and was ready to wait for death. Alright, so he was attacked by a magician and ready to die. It will be obvious that you are appropriate for the ceremony. Okay. So this guy is all like, Kuto Izu info. No matter who says, I have 2 royal ceremonies, I will protect this country. So I think it's saying like he has 2 royal duties. And that's to protect his country, I guess, and to raise an heir to do the same.
Yeah.
Live on Pukuland with 1 life. If you can save your people. Okay. So he's talking about how his role is the same. And she comes in and she's like, that's not needed. How do we get in here before her?
Magic.
Apparently. Anyway. Alright, the power of the Hawktail Prophecy. It seems like nobody has the power of the Hawktail Prophecy, is what I'm getting from that. Master Roshi. Yeah, this one looks a lot like Master Roshi. And he says, right now the king and I are talking about something important. He says, I'm sorry, you'll have to wait. Right now the king and I are talking about something important. Alright. And he says, somewhat good. That's what it's translating to. And he says, Foster, it's been a while. This time, let's see the unhappy future. Can you predict for me an unhappy? Let's see the unhappy future you can predict for me. So I guess he's always predicting his dad's death.
Oh.
Wouldn't that suck if you had an oracle for a kid and your kid just predicted your death all the time?
Right?
He says, destiny is something that has been decided in advance. And he says, it is Poco's intention to not choose. He says, I'm also a victim of an assault and I'm about to die. The captain of Pukaland is also about to die. And they're saying that destiny is fixed. He's coughing again. And he says, in the body. It is, okay, says it is impossible to go to the ceremonial tower. Okay, and he's not translating properly. About my body. I'm sorry, you guys. So I guess he's saying like he's too infirm to go. He says, "O king, I'm going to the tower." In Puku no Yume, head to the ritual tower. It will be a 2-in-1 chance. Okay. So there's something attacking people on the island, and they can. If the threat of the wolf is to protect the country, I will be killed. It will be killed. I'm sorry, but I've never seen King Aloe. I have no choice but to look for. Okay. So he's basically saying that he's never seen the wolf. He hasn't seen the wolf or this thing that's going around attacking people that's translating to wolf. But if he has to find it because this wolf side is so strong that he'll do it and he'll kill it. He has no choice but to go look for it. That's what I'm getting.
I see. That makes sense.
He says, King number 1, King Aloe. Alright. That any wish could be fulfilled. That any wish could be fulfilled. The legendary Noichima. Does that really exist? He's asking if something legendary truly exists. He says, King Aloe, you should be sleeping. He says something about the king should be sleeping or resting, I guess. If only that one, no one, even if the king himself does not give his life, your country is protected. Okay, I'll translate it in pieces here. It's basically saying that the king himself doesn't have to give his life to protect the country. If he goes, he says, "You are the Botsman king, or the Puklipo king." And this old man saying that he doesn't believe in false prophecies, and he is worried that he's trying to find a reason to not believe him. And he says, to you, such a thing, you wouldn't believe it? Yay. And he's like, no. No way. Alright, it says... Predictions can be broken. There can be no arrow construction. I don't think that's right. No one, okay, nothing of arrow construction can be there, so... That's, so I guess he's saying, like, the way there, the king is king. He's like, get out! Foster. Never appear before me again. So he kicked him out. Alright. He says, huh? Traveler. What use do you have for me? He's so tiny.
I like her weapon.
Her banjo thing? I think Noaria had like a violin or something. Welcome back, Grandpa! He's over here and there. Have you been to the second city? Okay. It's hard work. He says that's good. There's a rule to ask. The fuck? He's like, everyone! Recently, during the ceremonies of the Sparkling Grand Windmill Tower, it is reported that horrible demons have fallen. He's also received reports that horrible demons have descended upon the Grand Sparkling Windmill. That's what I'm gathering. So, he brought together the most elite soldiers in all of Puklipo and is thinking of getting rid of the demons. Says, that way I can do the rituals with confidence. This guy says, what are you thinking about, King? He says, this is upsetting. Your subordinates are also slaughtering monsters. Let us accompany you to the ritual tower. Okay, so he wants his subordinates to come help as well in clearing out the monsters while they accompany him to the ritual tower. He says, this is the soldier detention team. If you're going to beat the surprises hidden in the tower safely, they'll be there. And he says, we should not stop the ceremony any longer. Okay. And he says, all in the way of the king's will. Alright, and then the king says, go fuck yourself, old man. He says, you traveler. Before Udon, there's a testimony before you. He says, if you assist, I will give you a reward. Are you gonna go? Hi.
Hi.
He says, that's the spirit. And he says, the killing party is complete. All the brave ones who have testimony before him. All the brave ones have stood before him. He says, that's a good thing. He says, Destruction Cores. The Destruction Core. is on the Hill of Windmill. We will defeat the hidden prizes of the ceremony. Okay. We will defeat the monsters and, yeah, do the ceremony. Well then. Was there a wedding in there, Mary Band? I didn't even see one. Alright, welcome back. That old man is creepy. You don't like that old man, Yusuf? Alright, gotta stop.